What's your philosophy behind these? Because there are seminars all over the place.
Yeah.
What makes yours different, Bruce?
It's simplicity. You know, the response that we've got, and the reason we kept this going is because people actually come up to us afterwards and they go, you know, we've been working on our estate planning for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. We've been to 2 or 3 different workshops, and we never could get a grasp on where to start. And you know, that's the problem that people have faced. They've had 5 different people give them a different spin on it.
Exactly.
And now it's, you know, we keep it simple. Here's your stuff. Here's who you want to handle it. There's where you want it to go. We can figure those 3 things out. We can, you know, explain it in a way that people can understand, help them get a handle on how we're going to pay for this, how are we going to structure our assets. And you know what? It's just keeping it simple. You know, that's the main thing.
You said 2 different things, and that's why I think this is unique, what I'm seeing here. It's not only how you do it, but how you structure it, how you put it legally together, because you're combining the 2 very important aspects of estate planning, the financial, the legal.
Yeah. Well, and that's one of the things that I think is important is sometimes I think when people go to these seminars, the speaker is trying to over-educate, if I could put it that way, and that may be just the hubris of lawyers wanting to show how smart they are. We don't have any need to do that for one reason or another.
Everybody knows we struggle.
But you know, why I think this is so successful and why I think people really like this is they walk out of that seminar that night with a game plan, with the next step. You know what I need to do next to make this happen.
Yeah.
And so really these seminars are just the beginning of a really simple process that gets people exactly what they need in the way that they need it, which is ultimately what we're after.
Yeah, so often there is so much information out there, you know, someone like me has no idea how to scope it down, where to even begin. You get inundated with everything, and you try to avoid that whole thing.
Well, and so what people do, they go to Google.
Yes, they do.
And then they start printing their own documents.
Yeah.
And they start doing this, they start doing that, and the next thing they know...
It's like trying to diagnose yourself on Google, yeah.
That's right. They don't know what they've got. They don't know, well, I got this document from this, I got that one from that. And you know, when it boils right down to it, if it's messed up, you're going to end up in probate. And your family is going to be the one struggling with how to disposition your assets. It's not going to be them, they're dead. It's going to be those families left behind with all those problems. And that's, you know, that's what we try to avoid. Organization that you can understand.
Get rid of the superfluous is what you're
well, there's a wide range of tools that you can use for estate planning, but most people don't need all of them. Most people only need a few. And you can get out there, you can really get mired in the weeds as far as doing this and doing that. And really, realistically, what it is, you just want to make a good plan for your family that's going to preserve your assets in your family for the future. And we try to make that as simple as possible.
Yeah.
I would imagine. By doing the Google and research, there is no one on that end that ever says, what do you want to do?
Exactly.
And I would think that's got to be somewhere in your whole approach. What do you want to do?
Exactly.
Now I can tell you how to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Listening and asking questions. A lot of planners don't do that very well. And, you know, at least we try to.
See, that's something you don't get out of seminars. They're going to listen to you as well. All right, we're going to have more in just a minute. Round 2 of this tag team with Bruce and Will, so stick around.